One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You already know the vibes. My name is Narkie. I'm here again with a new cute look. So I did this look for a dinner some time ago, and I thought it was fabulous. And you know, I just said to myself, I need to do this for my YouTube peeps. So here I am again with another look. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Let's do this. Okay, so to start with, it is always prep and prime, all right? But you're gonna prep and prime, you have to moisturize first. So moisturize, prep and prime. So as usual, I'm going in with my ordinary natural moisturizing factors and plus HA. This is what I like to use. I've used it before in a previous video, so this is not new. So I'm just gonna get some of it and just enough. I'm going to moisturize my face, right? I know I already look moisturized, but hey, you can't have enough, can you? So let's do that first. Excuse my nails, they are not done. I've been doing a lot of wigs for people, so I want to keep it, you know, free. December is over. Right, so everywhere. So just let it smoothing out, and then there it is. So the next thing I'm going to do is to prime right after my moisturizer. I am going to be using the Staginous primer. This is the oil control face primer, so that's what I'll use. It looks very white, so it'll just look something like this. So if you are dry at a lot of places, you want to keep this at areas where you have your most oils. So I'm not putting it everywhere this time. I'm just putting it just around here, just around my nose area, on my nose, on my cheek. Just bring it to my T-zone. That's it. So as usual, I like to go with my brownish, what's the name, brownish HD foundation. This is what I love to use so much. It has good coverage and everything, and if you've watched my previous makeup video, you'd see how I, you know, love this. So usually I go in with about 3 or 4 foundation shades. I'm going with this 3 today. I'm sorry, these 4 today. So contour, foundation, and highlights, right? And I have a brighter highlight here, okay, to use to, you know, open up my face more. So using this beauty sponge from Rosé. Okay, I'm just going to spread it out and blend. So now that the foundation is done, I'm going to take the first highlight shade and I'm just gonna, you know, go under my eyes. Take my beauty blender. If you have just one, you can just use the pointy side this time. I have a spare one to use, but I don't want to use it because I'm lazy, so I'm going to use this one.
Here's what I found.
Hey, Asimo. So I'm going to use this one, right? So I'm going to blend here to the, you know, the side of my eye, just to lift it up a bit. Going to do that. It's just making sure that I have like a flawless blend here. I'll go over with the bottom of my beauty blender, or sorry, my sponge, so that, you know, yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna do here as well.
Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby. I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me?
So my next step is to use a cream blush, right? And this one is BJ's Cream Blush Up. This is what it looks like. This one belongs to my beauty supplier, the one I buy my makeup stuff from here in Ghana, right? She owns this brand, right? So this is her cream blush, and this is in the shade orange. I've been using this blush for a while. It's a beautiful bright orange shade. You can see I even have a hole in the middle because I've been abusing this. Like this. I'm just going to put that on my cheek here and there and just blend that out.
Yeah.
Next, I'm going to take my red lipstick from Staginus. I like to use this lipstick as cream blush as well. So I'm just going to take some of it on my brush. This brush is the CB20 Pro from Colorbox Cosmetics. So I'm just going to take this brush and I'm just going to put the red one, you know, behind the orange, just to like reinforce the shade. Do you understand? Yes.
Time to make a move on my heart.
So the next thing I'm going to do is set my highlights, okay? The areas that I highlighted, and I'm going to use my Becharm Ageless palette, this big palette. Yeah, this is, it has every shade in it. If you've seen my previous video, you've seen it before. So my Becharm Ageless palette is what I'm going to use to set my highlights, do my contour, and powder my face. That shade and that shade to set, so I have that on my Real Techniques brush, the powder, and then just pat it on top of it. Now this part I hardly do it. I do it sometimes, and sometimes I just like, you know, like forget about it. But I did it at night, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So I'll just put some of the highlights right beneath my blush. Now it's time to powder up on everything, and I'm using this powder from Flawless Ivy in the shade Nutmeg. Okay, I've also used it for a while. This is the powder I carry out when I'm going out, but when I'm home or not really doing anything or doing a tutorial, I like to use this. I'm going to use this powder brush from Berry Dior, and yeah, now I'm going to take the dark powder, which is in the shade Mocha, with the same powder brush, okay, because I don't want my contour to be too defined. I want it to roll in just like, you know, the powder. So I'm going to take the same powder brush. I'm going to rub on that.
Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah.
This is how I like to contour my nose. I like to use the same powder that I use for my face to contour my nose, because I don't want the contour too dark. So I'm using this nose contour brush from Shaded Beauty. It's a beautiful red brush with a slanted, you know, like you can see that. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of the powder, come to my nose and start from here and draw it down. Do you see that? So from here down. It makes contouring so easy. Like, it gives you that, because it's angled like that, you can just come in this way and, you know, just go in that way. How easy is that? Next thing is brows. I'm using this wood eyeliner pencil. I think that's the name. So we are going to draw our brow. Yeah, I'm gonna do just one line underneath like that. Then I'll just, you know, run it through my brow hairs. Nothing too much. So I'm just going to use at this point some of my foundation. I'm gonna go back to the top of the brow and just, you know, apply it. What are all these hairs doing here? I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to blend that out. So I'm using one of the lighter foundations. I'm going to draw or, like, you know, apply it to the base of the brow, like so. Then immediately I'll take my blending brush and then blend that right through. Okay, so we can now start our eyeshadow. I'm using shades from this Evita Joseph shadow palette. Yeah, it's a very, very, very used palette because I love it. So I'm taking this eyeshadow blending brush from Shaded Beauty, picking a light brown shade here. It's like a nude brown for the transition. I'm just gonna put it in here. I'm going to take a smaller blending brush, okay, and I'm going to use that to apply a darker brown, okay, in the corner, the outer corner into the crease. I'm going to take this dark brown right here, if you can see it, and then I'm going to put that in there somewhere. Right, so from the corner here in, you know.
Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear.
I am going to apply my eyeshadow base, which is always my lipstick, on my eyes. Put that right here.
What's it gonna take for you to love, me?
And I'm going to take a blending brush and just like blend it in.
I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time.
For the main eyeshadow, I used this beautiful, beautiful pigment shade from Colorbox. This is in the shade Dubai. It's like a gold shade with some touch of rose. I don't know, it looks very, I'm putting it everywhere. It looks very, very nice. I'll be using this brush from Berry Dior. I'm going to tap that into it this way. Do you see that? Ah! So I'm just gonna.
Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah.
I'll fix that. Alright, so what I like to do at this particular time is go again into the dark eyeshadow, the brown, and then take some of it with a very small blending brush and come to the corner here and, you know, reinforce the contrast right here. And what I did after that was to grab this pencil eyeliner from Shaded Beauty. What's on it? Yeah, from Shaded Beauty, and then line my waterline. Next is my mascara. So this is from Maybelline, and I'm going to use that to take care of my own lashes. I'm going to, you know how I like to, you know, go back to the base of my shadow where my liner is supposed to be, and then I'll just put some glue in there.
One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah.
So you know how I love my blush, right? I'm going to be applying my blush. I'm using Be Charm Ageless. Used it 1,000 times and I love it. I'm going to do a mix of this orange shade and that pink, right? So I'm just gonna tap both of them and then come to my cheek. You know, it's just something to match up with my eyeshadow. So blush is done. It's time for cream highlights. I'm gonna put that on my cheek, chica.
Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for?
This is what I call the apple of my eyes. Highlights. I am using this Staginous highlights in the shade number 4, and I'm going to be using this. It's actually a satin brush, but I like to use it for highlight because I get a nice finish when I use it. From Shaded Beauty, I'm going to put the highlights right where the highlights are.
I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love?
Yes. My lashes are dry, so it's time to put the lashes on. I'm just going to put it right here in my hand. Yeah. For lip, I went with my signature nude lip. Going to line with this brown lipstick from Lip Lock. Okay, this is the shade I'll be using. I'm just going to line my lip. And then I'm going to take this lipstick from Maybelline in the shade 70. And then now I'll take a pink shade, go to the middle. This is also Maybelline. This is in the shade 10, number 10. And I'm just gonna blend that outside. So I'm gonna take some clear gloss and then apply it to the lip. So I'm just gonna spray again. So I'm just going to let it set in and then do my hair, and I'll be right back. So this is the final look.
Take for you to love me, yeah.
I want to thank you, yes, you that keeps watching me. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you for always, like coming to watch my videos, leaving comments, sharing. And if you've not been doing that, I'm thanking you anyway, so you use this opportunity to do it. Okay, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, don't forget to share this video for others to also see, and don't forget to turn the bell button by the subscribe button on so you get notified every time there's a new post. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys so much.